Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Lainey. I'm a lover of beauty and makeup. If those are things that you enjoy too, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future content. Today I am going to be going over my chopping block palettes. So these are palettes that I've tried once this year and I am heavily considering decluttering, but not for sure yet. There have been some palettes that I've decided will be gone when it is time to declutter, but these are the ones that I am borderline on, so I want to do a no pan left behind on these palettes before I make my final decision. As I go through more of my palettes in my collection, I will be adding them into this and then hopefully also rolling palettes out as I use them. So I want to start with the newest palettes that I have bought this year. Just so that I want them done first because they're going to be part of a palette ranking and I want to make sure that I give them a fair chance in the ranking. If you hear any noises, my daughter is wide awake right next to me, but I am going to scoot over so that I can pop up on the screen the swatches of each palette that I show. So the first one is from Fantasy Cosmetica. It is the Rogue palette. And here is the color story. So I have not actually started using these yet. That will start tomorrow. If you are interested in seeing the looks that I do with each palette and you want pictures inserted during the updates, make sure to leave me a comment and let me know. And next is Fighter from Fantasy Cosmetica. Here is the color story. So I do love the Fantasy Cosmetica formula. I think some color stories just aren't my vibe, and that's why they are in here. It's not always because it's a bad formula. Sometimes it's just the color story isn't for me. So next is the Unearthly Cosmetics Dreamer Volume 1. So here is that color story. And then I have Unearthly Not Normal. And here is this color story. If you guys do anything similar to this, let me know. And if you have any kind of suggestions as far as what you would like included in these videos, I would also appreciate that. This is the Beauty Below from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. And all of these palettes that I'm showing first do have their own video, so if you're interested in seeing that, make sure to check out the video itself. This is Cosmic Beauty Sinister palette. Now, the only shade that I will not be using in this palette is the clear shade. So it's this one right here. It still has the protective covering on. It's kind of like a glaze that you're supposed to put over the look, and it gives it like a glossy type of look. It's not going to help the eyeshadow stay. If anything, it's going to make it come off really easily and crease. So that's going to be the only one that I don't use in that palette. So older palettes that I have put into this project that are from before this year, starting with the Tarte Glamour palette. So this is what that looks like. Again, it's not just because of formula, it could be because of age. Maybe it's just something I don't reach for and I need to see if it can change my mind or if I just need to let it go if I'm not really missing out on anything. I also have the Tarte Gilded. I had gotten these as a set, and I want to say they were like on sale together. So they're both pretty. I know I used to use these a lot. I kept growing and growing my collection, so they kept getting pushed further and further back. I have the Unearthly Dead of Night. This one does have a video on it, I think. It might not, but this is the color story. Then I also have the Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Second Slice. I know when I got this one, I originally really loved it. I love oranges and neutrals, and I had a lot of fun with this palette. I do have other palettes with a similar color story, so if this isn't something that can still wow me with its performance, then it's going to get decluttered for somebody else that I know to enjoy it. I have the Too Faced Better Than Chocolate. And here is that color story. I know one of these shades, I want to say it's this one, does not work very well. And I was really disappointed in it when I had tried it. So I'm going to give the whole palette a try. I don't want to keep a palette around when there's shades that don't work or that I don't like. That just doesn't make any sense to me. And then I have the Ace Beauté Classical Paradise. I am not a big fan of Ace Beauté formula. I have ended up wanting to declutter pretty much everything. I know I like the Quintessential, which is a neutral palette. Other than that, I just feel like they don't work well. But here is this color story. If I could get my hands on the Unearthly High Temp, or find another palette in my collection with a similar color story, I could easily let this one go. I'm still making my way through everything. So that is what I have so far. We have a total of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So currently we have 12 palettes in the project. No pan left behind, so I'm going to use every single pan except for that one in Sinister. And we're going to go from there with updates. I'm going to do them monthly. That way I can hopefully finish more than one and also see about rolling in new ones that I make it through in my collection. So with that, I'm going to start, my goal to start with is going to be the Rogue palette, the Fighter palette, Dreamer Volume 1, Not Normal, and Beauty Below. So these are going to be my top priority that I'm going to try and get through first, and then also the Cosmic Beauty Sinister. These 6 will be my top priority in this project. The other ones, if I don't get to them till later on, it's not a big deal, but these are ones that have to be ranked, and I want to be able to do that, be able to keep up with my rankings throughout the year. So if you are interested in keeping up to date with this, again, make sure to subscribe and hit your notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads.